Yeah, so we got that seam right there. So we got one board, two boards. That seam needs to go on top of the knee brace. And the same thing on the other side. But that's pretty much it for the barge rafters needing to be fixed. So they're doing a good job. It was just kind of minor. I didn't like that seam. Hey, there's the first window. That looks great. And we ran the barge rafters long here, which is kind of craftsman. It hides the gutter. Hey, Joel, how you doing? Hey. Yeah, the barge rafters, they look cool. Kind of, and the beams are hung a little long, and the barge rafters are hanging out there a little long. And once we kind of get it all together, we may trim those back just a little bit. I like that they're kind of toothy and they stick out a little farther, but they're probably a little too far. But the nice thing about the barge rafter, as you can see, it extends past the eave condition, which is at the bottom of the roof there. So the barge rafter's on the gable side, and then when you put a gutter along the eave, the barge rafter hides the edge of the gutter, so it kind of looks built in. Just kind of a little bit of a nicer detail. Got some stone going in. It's looking good. They didn't quite get up to the top, but they will. And then we're waiting on the cap, which runs on top of that band. And then in this corner here, we'll just stack the big boulders kind of at an angle like that, leaning back there. I was really hoping we could use some of the rocks on site, but they just crumble when we try to stack them. They're not as sturdy for some reason. It's like a compressed sandstone. There's a few that are okay, and we'll tuck those around where we can. But the ones that were big, we just couldn't get enough of them that were hard enough. They just kept popping in the middle. So we're gonna go buy rocks. And that was reflected in the new budget. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. I like the barge rafters hanging out there. We might leave them a little longer. We did that on Spencer's house in town, and it was a little craftsman house, and he kind of liked those barge rafters. They hung out there really far, and we just left them because it was cool. So might do the same thing here. We'll definitely put more parts and pieces together before we get too worried about